Hi everyone, and welcome back to Queen G's Recipes. And today we are going to be starting off the year with a German pound cake. I first of all want to wish you all a happy new year full of health, love, and peace. And now we are going to go on to our first recipe of 2021. So for this recipe, the ingredients we'll be needing here are some just regular white granulated sugar. You're going to need some milk. Here we have some all-purpose flour, salt, cinnamon, and some baking powder. You'll need the zest of 1 lemon. Here we have some softened butter at room temperature, and we have eggs which have been separated, the eggs and the yolks, in 2 separate bowls, and they have been at room temperature for 30 minutes. And for our extracts, you are going to need some vanilla and some almond extract. And you also want to make sure you have your oven preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and the full recipe is in the description box as always. So let's move on to making our German pound cake. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is whip up your egg whites. Now, as I mentioned, they've been at room temperature for 30 minutes. And now this is optional, but I like to add it in because it does stabilize your egg whites. I'm going to add in about 1/4 teaspoon. As I said, it's optional. It's up to you if you want to or not, but I like to add it in. So now we are going to, actually, I'm going to change my paddle attachment to my whisk, and we are going to whisk our egg whites until they are at a nice soft to medium peaks. Okay, so it's been about 4 minutes and our egg whites look great. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to, this is actually what you're looking for, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to place my egg whites here in a separate bowl and leave it aside because we will need it in a few minutes. And then I'm just going to continue on making my cake batter in the same bowl because I don't feel there is a need to actually wash it in between. So I'm gonna do that and I'll meet you right back here in about 1 second. Okay, so now I'm going to put in my paddle attachment, and we are going to mix our softened butter and sugar. And we're going to mix these 2 ingredients until they are nice, light, and fluffy. Okay, so our mixture looks great. It's been mixing here for about 6 minutes. And now we are going to add in our egg yolks. And we are going to mix until our mixture is well combined. Okay, so make sure that you're scraping bottom and sides of your bowl as you go along. And now we are ready to add in our vanilla extract, our almond extract, and we will zest in our lemon as well. Now, when using pure extracts like almond or anything like that, you just want to make sure that you're actually using a measuring spoon because they are very potent and strong and they can overpower your cake or whatever it is you're making. So we'll make sure to do that. Okay, so now I'm just going to give my dry ingredients a little mix here, just giving it a heads up. And we are going to alternate our dry ingredients with our milk, so making sure that you end with your flour. Our mixture looks and smells just amazing. And now what we're going to do is we are going to fold in our egg whites with a spatula. Mixture looks perfect, and now what you want to have is a bundt cake pan that has been well greased with some non-stick spray or some softened butter, and that'll be perfect. Just make sure that it is very well greased, and your oven should already be preheated at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm going to place my batter into my bundt cake pan. I'll show you here. It's a 12-cup bundt cake pan. You need to have 12 cups or larger in order to fit all of our batter. And that's about it. So we will bake it for about 1 hour and 10 minutes to 1 hour and 15 minutes. And the toothpick method is always the best bet. So if you're uncertain, just insert a toothpick into the center. If it comes out clean, you're good to go. Okay, so my cake baked for exactly 1 hour and 10 minutes. I left it in the pan for 10 minutes to cool, just ran a butter knife around the edges and in the middle, and then I plated it and allowed it to sit here for about 45 minutes. So now we are definitely ready to try it. It is just delicious. It is not your typical pound cake. It is light and moist. It is just wonderful. And I think it's perfect when it's served with a dusting of icing sugar, but you don't have to add anything at all. You can even add a light glaze. It's totally up to you, but it is definitely bursting with flavor and it is so wonderful. You are going to love it. And that's about it. So easy to put together, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. So if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give us a nice big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so you will be notified every time I upload a new and delicious recipe. Share the recipe with your family and friends, and don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. The links will be in the description box below along with the recipe. And I'll see you on my next video. Take care. Bye everyone.